Let's go to a slightly more complex company, and that is Alibaba, which of course is the Chinese e-commerce leader. Listed in New York though, but it's really got its roots in China, and it's not just, you know, retail to consumer. It's also business to business and become like a clearing exchange for suppliers in a business to business environment on a global basis, but particularly in China. $192.48 billion US dollars worth of market cap. Price earnings ratio 17.7. Not a dividend payer, but let's have a look at the listing price right away, because remember, it's in China, it comes to New York. Hasn't really been a set the world on fire listing. I think it came on at about $80, went up initially, went down. I bought some on the day of listing, and it's been a loss maker so far.
Yeah, big hype in the listing. I mean, it's an incredible story. You look at a company like this, and it's almost the same size as Walmart, which has been there for decades and decades. Your point is very valid. That business-to-business network and environment they're creating is very, very important. And their key to growth will be getting as many companies, and not just Chinese companies, but international companies, to use that platform to distribute goods and services, because they are very China reliant at the moment. More than 80% of the revenue is still coming from there.
But they're a real force to be reckoned with.
Absolutely.
In China. And let's just remind the viewers, China is 1.3 billion people.
Huge.
So United States is sort of 300 million or something. So the future, you know, China is going to be the next China. It's not going to be the next anything else.
There's no doubt.
It has got this massive consumer base there, and it is by far the dominant player in all sorts of e-commerce over there. It's got people's card details. They've got this thing called Singles Day in November, where they sell like, you know, $15 billion worth of stuff, where people give themselves presents. It's got formidable distributorship. It's got amazing technology engineers developing new stuff all the time, and it's all making fees from the interchange, the commerce that happens there.
And they're monetizing it, and they're doing well. So I mean, their average spend per user is up more than 5-fold in the last 2 years. So they know how to extract that spend, and they're doing it effectively, and they've got big global plans. So they want 50% of their revenues to come from outside of China in the foreseeable future. And I think it's very possible they can do that.
Also tremendous management. I mean, Jack Ma is a really solid guy. He's young. I know he's sort of stepped into sort of executive chairman type role, but he really has great values. He represents the company very well. They've brought in and recruited additional management across the board. The only thing that just does worry me a little bit is that, so you've got this Chinese company, right? And then it's got this sort of offshore Cayman Island listed sort of structure or something. In a way, when you buy Amazon and you know they're not making any profits and you shouldn't expect any dividends for a long time, that's one thing. But now this is a business in China that makes money in China. Whether it will ever pay US dollar dividends, who knows?
We don't know. It's a risk. And you'll see the China-based businesses trade at a discount, I think, accordingly, because of that uncertainty regarding how, you know, funds will be moved back to investors. And the different regulatory environment there. I mean, it's not the US, you know, things do change a lot.
Not as predictable.
We
you
look
can
at
get
what
a
the
banking
markets have
license
done.
today, the communist government can take it away tomorrow. There's all that sort of lack of transparency issue.
Absolutely. So that is a concern for investors.
Yeah. What about the valuation, though? I mean, are you hot or not on it? Would you buy this one?
Yeah, I like it. I mean, it's, you know, better valuation than Amazon, obviously. I think they can deliver as well. I think it's a different play because of the business-to-business angle. There's a lot of growth prospect here as well. I'm hot.
Yeah. Okay, good. I'm going to go hot too. I own these, as I said. I still hang on to them, not a lot, but you know, in the process of waiting for the price to stabilize. Remember, we had similar experiences with other businesses like Facebook, which in the first year or so didn't do much, and then sort of moving along quite nicely.
And you're getting a good price at the moment compared to where it's been since the IPO. So, yeah.
Indeed. Good.
Cool.
Right.